Here's my audience. Why volunteer work should be mandatory to a certain capacity instead of optional. I think it should be mandatory because it helps others and makes you feel good about yourself. You make a living by what you get. You make a life by what you give. Volunteering can lead to job opportunities that you never would have heard about otherwise. With that being said, whenever you volunteer at a hospital or a church or a nursing home or a soup kitchen, you'll meet people and you'll learn about different opportunities that maybe businesses don't post online or in the newspaper. Volunteering can help improve your mental health. Volunteering improves your mental health because it gives you a certain sense of gratitude, and it makes you feel better about yourself because you're helping others. So whenever you feel like you're giving back, it improves your self-esteem. I think it's really good for children and high school students and college students to have to volunteer because it'll just make you a better person and give you lots of opportunities. India is the most popular country to volunteer in. I didn't know that. Everything today is about what kids get. Toys, computers, and in school it's important to teach what students can give. Dr. Gordon. Everything, it's bad, like kids are so focused on, maybe like Christmas or their birthday, they're just focused on what they're going to get next. Children aren't being taught to give anymore. It's always about what you're going to get. Volunteering also is good to put on like college applications because it shows that you can be selfless and give back to the community. It's important to give back to your community because we're all part of our community and we should be active. And that's what America's about, is being active in your community, giving back to other people, just having gratitude and all of that. I haven't really volunteered a lot. Really, all I've done is stuff that was required for nursing school. Like we would go and give flu shots to the public at the health clinics. And we didn't get paid for it. We just did it. And that was mandatory for our program. And I think it's mandatory because I never would have did that because I didn't have time to do that during nursing school. So if it's not mandatory, you may not ever do that, and it's important. And then I read an article about how some different schools require you to do a certain amount of community service or volunteer work before you can graduate. And it just talked about how it helps these students, and a lot of these students grow up to be adults and they continue to keep volunteering, and it helps our community. It helps the poor, it helps the sick and the needy and the old. I think it would be a great idea to make it mandatory for all schools to do a certain amount of community service or volunteer work before they graduate.